Harry, a free week on the training pitch this week. Must be really important to get that rest and recovery in, particularly at this time of year.
Like you say, it's a busy period now. We've come off the back of 4 games on the bounce, and like you say, we've had a week to fully prepare for this game and hit the ground running for the busy period.
As part of those games, it saw you surpass last season's total. You're all the way up to 20 appearances so far in all competitions. Are you pleased to have beaten last year's total of 16 so early on into the season?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, last year started well, and obviously the season got cut short on the obviously the turn of the new year. But no, like you say, I've had a consistent run of games this season, which I've been happy with, and hopefully I can grab a few more from now to the end of the season.
2 clean sheets in the last 2 games. As a defensive unit, you seem pretty solid this year. Are you pleased with the clean sheet return you've got?
Yeah, 100%. I think, like you say, have we beaten our tally from last season? So that's obviously brilliant, and we look to try and get more and more. And no, we work hard for each other. I always say it's not just us as a defensive line; it's the whole team as well. The work we do out of possession together is massively important. And like you say, if you keep a clean sheet, ultimately you're going to get a result out of the game. So we'll try and continue to do that.
So we spoke to Tommy last week after the game against Barrow, who said that it's not just about the defensive unit that stops people coming towards, you guys as a back 5, him in goal. It's about the likes of Jammer and Lowy up front, and that just goes to show what this team's got, particularly, like you say, off the ball as well.
Yeah, massively, and I think the fans can see that, we see that, like you say, the hard work we put in for each other off the ball is massively important, and I think that's testament to the guys that we've got here, and like you say, if we're all moving in the right direction on the pitch, then like you say, the results will come ultimately. But no, the work they put in is, like you say, brilliant for the team.
Going into this weekend's game against Harrogate, they're a touch off formers perhaps that they'd like to be. I think they'd lost the last 3, but prior to that they'd won their 3, and they're a team that as always will pose a real threat to us.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've said before, any game in this league, like you say, you've got to be on it. Like you say, we'll go with a game plan, respect the opposition, and ultimately we've got to try and get the 3 points on the day.
As it stands, top of the league going into a Christmas, the team, real high on confidence at the moment. Momentum's, really with us. But as you've just said, it's about taking every game as it comes, isn't it? Because there's still an awful long way to go.
Yeah, there's an awful lot to play for, like you say. We're in a really good position now, and we've worked really hard to get where we want to be. And obviously we've got to keep going now. We've got to keep working together, keep pushing, and like you say, we work each week for that next game, and that next game is all we can focus on, really. Like you say, no point in looking too far ahead. The best thing to do is, like you say, keep trying to get those 3 points at the end of it.
Christmas period's always busy. I think there's 3 games in a week, pretty much 4 games in 10 days. Do you relish that, being a footballer, that those games then come thick and fast for you?
Yeah, 100%. Especially, like you say, if you can build momentum in and around it as well, get wins, and like you say, but ultimately I just love playing football. Like you say, I've been very fortunate obviously this season to play games, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the busy period.
On a final note from me, we've spoken about the amount of support that's been taken away from home. Over 500 going to Harrogate again at the weekend. It's been unbelievable on the road, hasn't it?
Yeah, like you say, that Vale game was, like you say, really good. I think close to 3,000. That was like the biggest away following I've probably had like in my career, really. So they've been massive all season. Like you say, you see them at home, they travel really in the numbers away, and yeah, like you say, we try our best to put on a good performances for them, and hopefully we bring the 3 points back this weekend and give them a nice present for Christmas.